Hi kids, welcome to Custom Garage VBS Craft Time. I am so glad that you are joining us tonight for Craft Time for Vacation Bible School. Tonight's craft, we are going to make a keychain. It's really cool and it says forgiven down the keychain. So inside your packet, these are the supplies that you should have. So you're going to have a set of instructions that are right here. You should have a cord. That's going to be right here. You have two rings. You have a small one, and then you have a larger one. And then you're going to have some beads. You're going to have one cross. You're going to have two hearts. Then you're going to have different cubes. One has a 4 on it, and the other ones are G-I-V-E-N. So together, they spell forgiven. So I'm going to walk you through the instructions, but if you get confused, you can always go back to these instructions, and if you need extra help, you can ask an adult to help you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cord, and I want you to fold it in half and try to get your ends down here as even as you can. Then we're going to take your small rings. You're going to take the smallest of those, and you're going to take this loop, and you're going to put it through your small ring. Then take your two ends that are down here and you're going to push those through right here. You're going to put it right back through your loop. So that's going to cinch it down as you pull on it, just like this. So now this is what you should have. You'll have the small ring, and then you're going to have these two strings hanging down. Okay? So then we're going to come back here. The first bead you're going to thread on is your cross. So you'll just put both ends of your cording through that same hole and pull that up really close and tight next to your small key ring. The next one is you can put one of your hearts on. Now I'll be honest, your hearts and the cross, they can really go wherever you want them. So I'm going to put the red heart on next, and then I'm going to go down to my 4, and I'm going to add the 4 on. So now this is what you should have. You should have your cross, and then you're going to have a heart, and then you're going to have the number 4. So now we're going to go to our next one, and we're going to pull the G, first word of given. We're going to thread both cords through there. And then we're going to come back and we're going to pick up the I, and we're going to put that one through both cords. So at this point we should have 4G-I. Now we're going to do V for victory. We're going to put that one on here. Then we're going to put an E on here. E is for everyone. So we're going to thread that one in. This one's going to be a little more challenging for me for some reason. So you'll want to make sure that you have your letters turned the right way when you're putting them on. But the nice thing is you can take a look at it. If it looks like it's upside down, you can pull it off and put it back on. Now we're going to go in and we're going to put our N on. So now we have our cross, our heart, and now it says forgiven. So we're almost done here. We have one more heart that we can kind of add on here to the bottom. Okay, so now we have forgiven. Aren't we thankful that we are forgiven? God has forgiven us, and we get to have everlasting life with Him. So the last and most important last detail is that you need to tie a knot. Now if tying it, you're going to take each side, whoop, almost lost it. You're going to take both ends, you're going to cross them over. So now you kind of have two little bunny ears here. You're going to pull one of those back through your hole and pull that down good and tight. Now you're going to do that one more time. So you're going to cross them over, flip this one back through so it looks like this, and then you're going to tie it down. So now you have a good knot so that none of your letters fall off, and then you can take your bigger ring and you're going to be able to pull it apart like this with your fingernails and slide it on just like you will when if you were putting a key on there, and it kind of gives it a little more dangling room there. So now you have a keychain that says forgiven on that, and it will always remind you of the custom garage VBS, and most importantly, it will remind you that you are forgiven and that we are also to forgive